Uh, okay, so I talked about yesterday, which today is August 29th, uh, 2016, and I talked a lot about. I know I'm sweating so much, but I had my favorite song on, so and I just started shouting. So anyway, I started thinking about what I, said and just being like, feeling in my feelings. And that's normal because we are human in human nature. So we feel pain and hurt and anger and anguish, especially, if you feel like you're being betrayed, which I did, but afterwards I prayed about it. And I talked to my godmother, which I call my fake godmother because it was just like, she didn't tell me the truth, but it was a lot of people who didn't tell me the truth. And it was like, you know, I don't really, now that I think about it and how she talked about it, I don't think that maybe she didn't understand the intent of it, of just telling me the truth. Maybe she did, maybe she did and did it maliciously, but I'm gonna take it as no, she didn't. And I chose to take it that way because I just don't want to believe that people are like that, And if they are, I don't want it to affect me, to the point where I'm just stuck. I felt like that, like, this was my first time feeling like I was just stuck. I had a lot of bad things, obstacles, and everyone does. Oh, goodness, I'm sweating so much. It's so hot. But, yeah, I had a lot of obstacles in my life and a lot of things that happened. But it seems like God gives me enough energy to get up and just start my day over. And I just want to keep being like that. I don't want to. I know life is not perfect, but I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck. When you're stuck, that's the worst movement. I would rather move backwards than to be stuck. At least you're going somewhere. So, yeah, after I talked to her and, how God has shown her and given her a new path and a new avenue to go, and she's still using her gifts and her talents. I understand the process why I had to go through this, and people say, oh, it has nothing to do with you, but actually, I hate that saying. It has all to do with you, and I understand through this experience, I understand what my purpose is, which is to let my light shine so that others may see. And I didn't have to go and, find extra talents or learn a new task. God has given me, the gift of gab. He's given me, that friendly nature to go out and, evangelize and tell people, the good news about God. And in many areas, I never wanted to be one of those people who would be like stuck in church, and I don't have a problem with that because I love church. I grew up in church, and I think that's what kept me alive, knowing about God and, just sticking to Him, because it's a lot of people who had situations like mine or worse, and they never come out through it. They just stuck. They're angry. They're just, in that whole thing, and I don't want to be like that. So after talking to them, and then I talked to my mom, because first I asked God for, forgiveness, because I was just like, okay, I'm in this whole rut and whatever. So I really don't want to be like that. And if I be bitter and angry, then, I can't help people.